So something I've wanted to do for a while is focus on YouTube and start vlogging, but I've just sort of put it to the side, and I was always like, once I'm better at talking, I'll start it, but I'm never going to get better unless I actually start it. So here we are. Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes on 2 shoots that I have, tell you a little bit more about my job, and then I'm going to answer some questions that I received on Instagram today. So right now I'm on the way to one of our clients called Mirror Boutique. They're a fashion e-commerce business. Me and Zach, who's the photographer at Chain Social, go to their store every week and we film and take photos of the new arrivals that they've just received. These videos are going to be used as Instagram and Facebook story ads. So I'm going to be shooting them with my camera flipped vertically so that the dimensions fit Instagram story perfectly. And here we are. So I didn't whip the camera out once during the shoot to talk just because I'm a little awkward, but the camera that I shot on for these videos was the Sony A7iii, and I had the Tamron 28-75 mounted on it. This is my favorite combo for shooting these sort of videos because the autofocus is so fast, and since it's a native lens, it works really well. So my second shoot that's happening later today is filming some aerial shots at a golf course, and I don't think it's going to happen today because it's so overcast. Overcast is good, but not when you're trying to get, like, you know, nice sunset shots with clear skies. Look at it. So much cloud. I mean, it is only 9 o'clock, so hopefully it clears up later today. So I put a poll up on my Instagram story today asking you guys to send through some questions you want answered, and I'm just going to answer a few of them now. So the first question is from Callum Davies, and it is, most important thing you've learned in your time so far as a freelancer. Fun fact, I'm actually not a freelancer anymore. I work full-time at a marketing agency, and I know most people are sort of scared about thinking for a marketing agency because there's so many restrictions that they normally put in place, but I seriously have like the dream job. This marketing agency I work for called Chain Social are just so cool, so awesome and so chill. I'm allowed to do jobs on the side of working with them. I'm even allowed to bring people through the business and I get a cut of it. And I'm also allowed to share all of the content I make on my social media, which is pretty cool. But anyway, back to the question. Most important thing I've learnt. I probably should have thought about these answers before I asked myself. Most important thing I've learnt is always have pretty girls by your side. They make everything better. Most important thing I've learnt is to always have a backup plan, whether that is just having extra funds in your bank account in case you don't get sufficient work one week, or have like a little side job where you do like 1 or 2 day a week part-time at a warehouse or something consistent. Now this is mainly just if you're starting out as a freelancer and you haven't secured lots of big jobs or you haven't got clients locked into retainers yet. Okay, next question is from Fernando. He hasn't really worded it properly, so I've got to try and figure out what he's asking. I think he's saying, would you rather shoot in 60 frames per second whilst utilizing full frame, or shoot in 120 frames per second if it goes in APS-C crop mode? And I personally, I don't care about shooting in APS-C crop mode. Like, I will utilize that to my benefit a lot of the time, especially when I'm shooting like weddings or events where I'm using, let's say I'm using like a 24-70mm lens, right, on my full frame camera. Awesome, got that focal length. But then if I need to punch in a little further, I just change to crop mode, and then I got, you know, a little bit extra to play with. Now this question's from Mr. Photographer, and he says, what is meant by right visuals? And the reason I came up with that name was because I always wanted a name that was like personable to me, but also just not my name, because I don't like when I say business and it's like your first name, your last name, and then photography or videography. So I wanted to steer away from that, and so I just merged my first and my last name together and came up with Wright, because my name's Rachel White. And then the reason I chose visuals is because it's very open-ended. Visuals can mean video, photo, graphic design. It can really mean a broad range of things, and so I didn't want to be exclusive to one thing. Even though when I did start, I was purely video only, like I didn't even dabble in photography. But now that I've left my options open, I can offer that. So now we're just at shoot number 2 for the day. I've got my Mavic 2 Pro here with me, and I'm going to get it up and get some aerial shots of Safety Beach Country Club. Let's go. I'm very excited to get my Mavic 2 in the air. I haven't had much use with it since I upgraded from the Mavic Air. Thank you. He's filming me struggle getting it on. Whatever. I'm going to use this tool that I have It apparently helps you put them on / take them off, but I've never used it. Oh, maybe go this way. Hey! Far out, should have used that from the get-go.